All right, man. Draymond Green is being reported that he's out at least the next 3 weeks. So he's gonna be missing 3 weeks worth of paychecks. Um, um, for hitting Yusuf Nurkic. You know, um, so you know, uh, let's speak on it, man. And I think the Warriors got a decision to make, man. You don't want this, derailing the team. Their documentary gonna be fire when they get one, for sure, for sure. Um, because at this point, you don't want these young guys picking up these bad habits. And if it was another era, it probably wouldn't be as bad. But then anytime you taking shots at people's private areas, I really don't think that's fair game. Okay. But and you calling people the B word, I mean, just a few words that you don't say to another man. I think that's man law. But hey, Draymond to reportedly miss at least 3 weeks as part of his indefinite suspension. All right. The Warriors big man, Golden State Warriors big man Draymond Green is reportedly expected to miss at least 3 weeks during his indefinite NBA suspension, according to Shams of the Athletic. The NBA suspended Draymond on December 16th, a day after he took a swing at Phoenix Suns center Yusuf Nurkic during a 119-116 loss. It was Green's second suspension of the season's, first of which after Green put Minnesota Timberwolves center Rudy Gobert in a chokehold. And I think, man, like he had some issues with Rudy Gobert, especially when Gobert was crying because he didn't make the All-Star team, and he said this, that, and the third. I mean, it is what it is. That shit was funny though. When the NBA announced Green's latest suspension, the league said Green would be required to meet certain league and team conditions before returns to play. Neither the league nor the league executive Joe Dumars revealed the specifics of the condition. It appears some type of counseling, which Green reportedly started, is part of the process, per Shams. League sources would not get into specifics on the type of counseling Green receives out of respect for his privacy, probably the HIPAA law. According to the Athletics, if Green were to return after 3 weeks, he could miss 10 or more games, depending on the NBA opts to reinstate him. Green has played in just 15 games this season. He's been ejected from 3 of them and received 2 suspensions from the NBA, and is averaging 9.7 points and 5.5 rebounds. The Warriors have stumbled to open the season and sit at 12-14 in 26 games. And then, Steph Curry finally, after 260, 70 plus games, something like that, the other night, he finally, played a game in which he didn't hit a 3-pointer. So they did beat Portland still. But, um, nonetheless, man, is he worth it anymore? That's the question. Is he worth it? And it don't seem like he is. He is worth it. When you allow him to punch Jordan Poole and there's no consequences and repercussions for putting his hands on Jordan Poole, okay, cool. Maybe that was kind of saying Poole was wrong. Poole was feeling himself fine and dandy. But you'll think this guy being suspended, you'll think this guy being suspended for the NBA Finals, that he would have that sent enough of a message. You would think that sends enough of a message. You know, that's what I thought it was. When you let your team down, he did come back and hoop in that game 7, but you gave him the momentum once you got suspended. So you would think he would have flew straight after that. You know, you know, you would think he would have flew straight after the suspension, but he didn't. So like I continue to say, man, it ain't really much to say about it ain't really much to say about Draymond. Once you let your team down in the finals, bruh, and you know it was really your fault, and you don't fly straight after that, man, hey, it is what it is. Now, will counseling help them? I mean, first thing you go to counseling, especially just regular counseling, not couples counseling, couple counseling. If y'all got to go to couples counseling, it's over with. It's over with. Unless you find the greatest couple counselor of all time, usually that tends to favor the woman. and it tends to, drain a man's pockets. It's never good, right? All right. But other counseling I didn't have before, and it helped to get a third party's opinion. And first thing they want you to do is try to find the root of your problem. Where did you go wrong at? Where was your wrong decision at? Where was you wrong at? And what's wrong with Draymond? That's the question. Why do you feel you need to be the enforcer on the team, or you need to do these things? And the number one thing you probably gonna have to ask, real spill, is do you want to even play basketball anymore? That's the number one thing. Do you want to play basketball anymore? That's the number one thing they should be asking Draymond. Do you want to play basketball anymore? That's what they should be asking them. Do you even want to play basketball anymore? Real talk. Do you even want to play basketball anymore? Okay. And then do you want to play for the Warriors anymore? Those got to be the top two questions. Gotta be. That's what I'm asking what the problem is, but I already know what the problem is. I don't think he wants to do this anymore. At least not with the Warriors. Real spill. You know? So that's one thing that he has to ask. You know, but that's up to him. I think either he don't want to play basketball no more, or he don't want to play with the Warriors. So take your pick, man. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Um, Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. I'm literally everywhere. Just hit the link tree. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.